Welcome to the Global War Watch Network. We're about to look at a technological shift that isn't just an upgrade. It's a complete rewrite of the rules for air defense in one of the most watched regions on the entire planet.
Yeah, you heard that right. India's capital is about to be protected by a defense shield that's completely new. And honestly, it could totally flip the script on who controls the skies. This is a huge bet on homegrown technology. For more explainers breaking down exactly these kinds of military shifts, you're definitely going to want to subscribe to the channel.
So what's the big deal here? Well, for years, the official plan to protect New Delhi was pretty simple. Buy the best hardware from other countries. But now, they're tearing up that entire playbook. The city is getting a brand new, multi-layered air defense system, and the incredible part is, it's all designed and built right there in India.
In this comparison, this really puts that pivot into perspective. See, India was all set to buy the American NASAMS 2 system. It's proven, it's highly capable, but they scrapped the plan. Instead, they're fielding their own integrated system. This is so much more than just a hardware swap. It's a profound move towards what they call Atmanirbhar, self-reliance. And what that really means is India gets absolute control over its own defense technology.
Okay, so what actually makes up this new shield? Well, it's not a single weapon. You should think of it more like a team, a system of systems, a whole network of different parts all working together perfectly. So, let's meet the key players.
First up is Akash Tir, which means sky arrow. And honestly, that's the perfect name for it. This is the AI brain, the digital nervous system of the entire network. It's a fully automated command system that sees the whole battlefield, processes any threats, and decides how to respond, all in real time.
Now, if Akash Tir is the brain, then Anand Shastra, also known as QRSAM, is the fist. This is the Mobile Guardian. It's a quick-reaction missile system on the back of a truck designed to move right alongside army columns and throw up this protective 360-degree bubble that can knock anything out of the sky.
And what if something gets too close? You know, a low-flying drone or a helicopter that tries to sneak through. Well, that's what V-Swords is for. This is the absolute last line of defense. It's a man-portable system. A soldier can literally fire it from their shoulder to take out those close-in threats that might slip past the outer layers.
And this whole shield for Delhi, it didn't just appear out of nowhere. It's the result of a much larger national strategy. This chart tells the story perfectly. You can see a clear, steady climb in how much of India's defense budget is spent on gear made in India. It went from just over half in 2018 to nearly 70% just a few years later. This self-reliance policy is having a massive impact.
Having great hardware is one thing, but the real game changer here is how all these systems are networked together. This is where that AI brain, Akash Tir, truly shines.
So here's how it works. Akash Tir doesn't just rely on its own radars. It creates one single, unified picture of the sky by pulling data from everywhere. Army radars, Air Force radars, even sensors on Navy ships and civilian air traffic control systems. It literally sees everything, all at once.
And this represents a fundamental shift in thinking, from human in the loop to AI in command. The system automates the entire engagement process. This dramatically slashes reaction times, it reduces the chance of human error, and it even helps prevent friendly fire by coordinating everything automatically.
So the process is just ruthlessly efficient. First, detect. The sensor network spots a threat. Second, decide. The AI algorithms instantly figure out the best weapon to use. And finally, destroy. Akash Tir automatically tells the launcher to fire and take out the target. It's that fast.
Now, I know what you might be thinking. This all sounds great on paper, but has this system actually been tested where it counts? The answer is a big yes. It's already been tested under the most intense conditions you can imagine, real combat.
During a 2025 conflict known as Operation Sindoor, the Akash Tir network was deployed. Its performance against hostile drones was, well, it was flawless. It achieved a 100% kill rate. It intercepted every single one.
The impact was decisive. One report on its performance said that the system created, and I'm quoting here, hell for Pakistan's air adventures. That one quote really captures the overwhelming advantage this new technology provided on the battlefield.
What this conflict really demonstrated was the arrival of India's first operational AI war cloud. This wasn't just about a new missile working well, it was the debut of a fundamentally new way of fighting, powered by an indigenous, AI-driven combat network.
So, with this short to medium-range shield proven to be so effective,
India is already looking to the next horizon, developing its own long-range air defense capability to match.
The next step is called Project Kusha. The goal here is to develop a whole family of interceptor missiles with longer and longer ranges, finally ending up with a system that can engage targets up to 400 kilometers away. That would put it in the same class as the very familiar Russian S-400 system.
And the strategic implication here is just massive. This isn't just about protecting a single city like Delhi anymore. Project Kusha is all about area denial, giving India the power to control huge swaths of airspace and effectively lock out any potential adversary.
And that brings us to the ultimate question. As these autonomous, lightning-fast AI defense networks become the new standard, the sky becomes an infinitely deadlier place. So what does this really mean for the future of air combat? And what is the role of the human pilot in an age where the AI is in command?
That's a huge question to think about, and we'd love to hear your thoughts down in the comments. Thank you for your time and for joining us for this explainer.
If you found this useful, please hit that like button and share it. And of course, be sure to subscribe to the Global War Watch Network for more. You can also join our community on social media. The links for that are right there in the description. Thanks again for watching.